Hello, my love. Welcome back to 500 Big Ones. This is episode 4. And if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Nikki, and we're studying raw native English stories so we can learn to sound like real Americans. In the last episode, we learned some really good stuff, didn't we? My favorite one was for sure the last phrase. Chef's kiss. Loved it. And if you want to learn what that was, I will leave a link to that video at the end of this video so you can go watch it afterwards. But let's jump right into today's episode. 500 Big Ones, episode 4.
Unbelievable! What? I won the lottery! No way! How much you win? 500 big ones. Oh, that's not half bad. I know, right? I was thinking if I ever won the lottery, it'd be something puny like $5. Oh, how come you even bought the lottery? I didn't think you were the gambling type. Well, I didn't set out to buy it for myself. My sister is always begging me to buy her a lottery ticket. She's convinced she's gonna win one day. I went to get her one for her birthday, and I decided on a whim to buy one for myself. How much you put in? $2. Nice. Wait. You know, I heard gambling addictions start when you get lucky early. Relax. I'm not buying another lottery ticket ever again. Why?
Okay, that was great. We're doing so well. Let's jump right into the first line. He said, how much you put in? So we talked about this in a previous episode. It was episode 1. So if you want to learn more about this particular phrase and the incorrect grammar that's in this phrase, go check out episode 1. But just very quickly, it really means how much did you put in? And we don't say the did in very fast speech sometimes. And it depends on the words that come before the did, how much of the word did we say. So you want to learn more about that, like I said, that was in episode 1. The next line was also talked about previously, $2. So bucks is one of the wonderful ways you can use to say dollars. That one we talked about in episode 2 of this series. So you can find that at the end of this video in the playlist as well. So let's go to the next line. The next line is nice. Wait. You know they say addictions start when you get lucky early. So we have really great way to sound super relaxed and like you're in charge of your English. Repeating words. Wait. No. Okay. It's very good to actually sound like you know what you're saying and feel comfortable and confident in your English, right? So when we say this wait 3 times or more, we're showing excitement or we're showing warning, right? So we're trying to, in this particular case, we're trying to stop the conversation and get some attention to something important. So imagine you might say something like, wait. You met Michael Jackson? Right? So we're drawing attention to something that was just previously said that we probably want to stop and talk about. And then we have one of those like really popular and really hated phrases in English. It's they say. So this they say, we make fun of it in English actually because we're saying who's they? We don't know who they are, but we just know I heard it somewhere. Very great to use to mean people believe this. This is a common saying, right? So here's another example for you. They say drinking too much water is dangerous. But you know, they also say drinking 8 cups a day is important for your health. So you can say they say in front of anything that you think is a common saying or a popular belief. All right, let's move on to the next line. He says, relax. So this relax, really fun way to say don't worry. So don't worry, totally grammatically correct, totally common, totally fine, but you want to try and mix up your English a little bit. Use different phrases. Don't say the same thing over and over again. Relax, chill out. Things like that are very fun to use to mean just don't worry. But you do have to be careful. It can seem uncaring depending on the situation. So if you're talking to someone who is angry at you and you say, relax, it seems like you're being a little too nonchalant, a little too detached or uncaring about what the person is experiencing or feeling. It's often used in arguments by men to, like, when the woman is getting very angry and the guy's like, relax, I didn't mean it like that. And you can like, and the girl can be like, don't tell me to relax. You might see that in movies or in TV shows because it's a popular thing that people do. So do be careful. Try not to use it when someone's angry at you, but you can use it in like a positive conversation. Something like, we're gonna be late. And someone says, relax, I know a shortcut, right? So great way to just calm down someone or tell them, don't worry. And then he says, I'm not buying another lottery ticket ever again. So ever again, this makes not again stronger, okay? So it just means never in the future. I'm not singing again turned into I'm not singing ever again, right? So it's so much stronger. Or another example, you might say, she's not coming to my house again versus she's not coming to my house ever again. That means like never in the future. You can feel how strong that is, right? And then I hope we find out next episode because the guy says, why? So next episode, we'll find out why. But that'll be where we'll stop for today with the story. But I have a bonus word for you because it's a word that I did not get into the story, but is like perfect when talking about lottery. And the word is jackpot. So a jackpot is a winning amount of money from the lottery, usually one that grows over time. For instance, in America, we have like a bunch of different types of lotteries. One of them is the Mega Millions. And if you don't win, if no one wins in a certain amount of time, the jackpot becomes larger, and then the next person to win can win even more. So we say things like, oh, I hit the jackpot. And you can use it literally, like you actually hit the jackpot and got a lot of money. Like you were digging and it's like, oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot. It's a treasure box, right? An actual treasure. Or it can be figurative or not literal. So it could be something like, we hit the jackpot with this new apartment. It's the perfect amount of space for our family. So it just means you got something really amazing. You hit the jackpot. A more literal example could be, she plays the slot machine all day hoping to hit the jackpot. So literal or figurative, totally useful. So in our story, we could have said something like, unbelievable, I hit the jackpot. I guess $500 is not that much money, but still, you're a young guy and you want to buy lunch for a cute girl or your sister or something, $500 is pretty good. Personally, I don't do the lottery. I don't get it. I just think like spending your money on a chance, on a whim, I can't do it. But I do get the allure of it. But do let me know in the comments if you are looking to hit the jackpot. And of course, make sure to study your words for a week. Remember, you're going to take all of these words and use one topic every day for a week to make a story. Try to make your stories playful and exciting. Remember, a happy brain is a learning brain. And if you want to learn what my favorite phrase was from the last episode, I'm leaving the playlist for this series of 500 big ones right here for you to watch. But that's all for now, flyers. I'll see you in the skies. Bye!